Hello. Welcome to ranking Genshin characters at a haunted house. Fun fact, I have actually worked at a haunted house as a scare actor, so I will be utilizing my knowledge to categorize these characters based on how I think they would act if they were to walk through one, or if they would work at one. Who's scaring the patrons and who's running for the hills and peeing their pants. You know, you'd be surprised that actually happens. Let's go over our categories today. Starting up at the top, we have the scare actors. Not scared at all or a straight face, laughing and cracking jokes to mask the pain, gets scared super easily, screams a lot, punched one of the scare actors on accident, crying and sprinting for the exit, and fainted and got escorted out. I am stoked to get into this one, but before we start, still want to eat a bunch of treats but you're too old to go trick-or-treating? Lucky for you, today's video is sponsored by Tokyo Treat and Sakura Co. Tokyo Treat is a monthly subscription box featuring tasty, seasonal Japanese snacks and beverages. This month's theme is Mount Fuji Snack Venture, featuring snacks such as Mount Fuji green tea cakes, Mount Fuji sandwich cookies, sweet potato sable cookies, and many more. I'm personally a fan of these Mount Fuji sandwich cookies. They have a subtle sweet vanilla filling surrounded by satisfyingly crunchy cookies. If you'd like to read up on the ingredients and allergen details before you dig in, check out the cultural guide booklet for more info on all the included items, as well as interesting seasonal articles about life in Japan. And for those of you who prefer a more traditional snacking experience, their Sakura Co box contains 20 traditional and authentic artisan snack items, including tea and one special Japanese tableware item in every box. In this month's Wonders of Saitama box, I received Wasaki crane chopsticks, beautifully crafted lacquered chopsticks with a crane design symbolizing longevity and good fortune. Sakura Co partners with local Japanese snack makers to share their culture and traditions with the rest of the world. You can read up on their customs and more detailed snack descriptions in the cultural guide booklet as well. The milk castella cakes, curry senbei, and other seasonal treats would all pair nicely with Saitama's own Chapon Sayama tea featured in this month's box. Saitama is also known for its Saigokyu pear, which is featured in this month's delicately sweet Saitama pear gummies. These are delicious, by the way. Want to try out your own Tokyo Treat or Sakura Co box? Use my special code to receive $5 off your first box, or click the link in the video description and pinned comment. Whether you're sharing with someone else or snacking on your own, I hope you enjoy. Thank you again to Tokyo Treat and Sakura Co. Now let's get back to the tier list. Starting with Albedo. I don't see this man getting frightened at a haunted house. I'm gonna place him in not scared at all straight face. Someone would jump out at him and he would be like, oh, hi. I never know what to do with those people. Next up, we have Alhaitham. I think he's in the same category, but on the opposite side of the spectrum. He's not smiling. He is straight-faced, if not frowning. Kaveh forced him to go. He thought it'd be a cute date idea. Alhaitham does not want to be there. You jump out and scare him and he scowls at you. I'd be like, oh. Next, we have Amber. I do think she would get scared. I'm gonna say get scared super easily and screams a lot. She's still having a good time though. I don't think she's crying and sprinting for the exit, but maybe if she's in a group of her friends, they're kind of like, go, 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 like he's following us, you know, like laughing and pushing. Ito, we know Ito is going to be one of the scare actors. He's hiding in the trees, popping out, going oogity boogity. I think he'd be a fantastic scare actor. He's not only like this big, towering, sort of frightening looking guy, I feel like he would be jumping around a lot and like getting in your face and oh my god. He has a lot of energy. He would be a great scare actor. Baiju, oh boy, I don't want to scare him. He's gonna get a heart attack and die. I think he fainted and got escorted out because there's a lot of fog machines in haunted houses. It gets a little difficult to breathe sometimes. In fact, they warn you don't come in if you have respiratory issues or like heart conditions, so he probably fainted and got escorted out. Barbara possibly gets scared super easily, screams a lot, but I kind of feel like she'd be crying and sprinting for the exit. She has this innocent air to her, or I almost wonder if she would have a difficult time discerning reality from the illusion of the haunted house. Beidou. Beidou is either a scare actor or she's laughing and cracking jokes. Not necessarily to mask the pain. I just think she would think it's funny and like a great time. I went ahead and removed the last little apart from this category. A lot of people come through haunted houses inebriated in some way or another. Beidou is absolutely toasted at the function. She's having a grand old time. Bennett, I think Bennett fainted and got escorted out too. Or he tripped and got really injured somehow. Either that or he accidentally tore down an exhibit because he like unplugged something and they had to remove him. Candace is giving the energy of somebody who accidentally punched one of the scare actors. Chongyun also probably punched one of the scare actors. I feel like he's overstimulated. It's hot, it's sweaty in there, unless it's an outdoor one. Someone got in his face and he just... Kale. She has seen some stuff. She's either gonna be like not that scared or she's punching people. It's a vibe. I'm feeling it. I think she's gonna accidentally punch one of the scare actors. She's having a good time until someone grabs her arm and then she just decks him. I kind of love that take. Sino is not scared. I think he's similar to Al-Haytham. He's just mean mugging it through this entire excursion. He doesn't trust the scare actors. I think Dia is also laughing and cracking jokes, but she's laughing at the people she came with who are scared. She was in hysterics when Candace punched that scare actor. I'll tell you what. On the floor, gripping her sides, cracking up. She will never let her live that down. D-Luke is not that scared, but he's being a good sport about it. He's like Albedo. He's just kind of smiling. Like, he's having a good time. He just doesn't really get scared by it. Ooh, I can see Diona being a little like gremlin scare actor, climbing through the air vents, popping out from the tiles in the ceiling. Dory is also not scared at all with a straight face. She was selling things to people in the line. You know how you always have to like wait in a giant line to get in? Ooh, we all know Eula punched one of the scare actors. They instruct us to literally get, not in somebody's face, but to like get up in someone's neck, if that makes sense. They told us, oh, well, people are naturally inclined to be scared when things come for your neck because that's where your jugular is. And you know, like nobody wants their head removed. So the second one of those actors gets like up near Eula in her neck area, she's just gonna karate chop them across the face. Baruzan, I bet she would get scared easily and scream a lot. You know, she has a little bit of this sort of like the tsundere. Yeah, like not like I'm scared or anything, and then you just get her immediately. Fischl would probably love to be a scare actor. Some sets at a haunted house are more about dramatics rather than the scare. Like a theatrical set where you're just there to set the ambiance and the mood. I think she'd be great in one of those areas. Fremine is either crying or he's just not affected by this at all. I can't really tell. Actually, no, I am gonna split the difference. I think he gets scared easily and screams a lot. Linny's laughing at him. He's like, what? I think Ganyu also gets scared super easily and screams a lot. However, I don't think she's having the best time. Maybe she's trying to save face, but I feel like she really wants to get out of there. Goro too. Goro is giving me a very similar vibe. He's screaming a lot and he feels a little self-conscious about it, but he can't help it. Hu Tao is a scare actor. Maybe she's even the lead scare actor. I feel like she has so many tricks up her sleeve. Maybe it's her haunted house. It is my personal belief that Jean, despite her stoic nature, would get scared super easily and scream a lot. Wait, what a cute little theory. If Kaya knows this and like tries to jump scare her in the office all the time, he hides behind her door when she's in the office late, jump scares her on her way out. Kaya, don't scare me like that. Her and Barbara are just an absolute mess right now. Kazuha sort of feels like he would be laughing and cracking jokes, but not in like the condescending way. Not like a haha, you're scared, but like, oh, you're so cute. Kaya too. Kaya has the same energy, just laughing. Ha ha ha. Jean, you get scared so easy, don't you? What if he's in a group with Jean, D-Luke, and Barbara? He's trying to comfort Jean and Barbara by making jokes, but with D-Luke, he's like, come on, live a little. At least try to act scared. I think Ayaka gets scared super easily, screams a lot, but she's having fun. I'm gonna put her up here with Amber. Mr. Kamisato Ayato. He's seen some things. I think he's laughing because Ayaka is scared. Every time she screams, he laughs. Classic brother-sister bond. Oh my god, Kaveh crying and sprinting for the exit. He's like gripping Al-Haytham's wrist. Come on, we have to move. That's the funniest when there's a couple where one of them is panicking and the other one is just like totally fine. Kuching, I think as much as she tries to be stoic, she is also screaming a lot and getting scared easily. Maybe her and Ganyu went together and they're just clinging to each other. You know, they have like both hands on each other's arm, like, ugh. Kirara, I want to say maybe even laughing and cracking jokes. I for some reason don't see her getting that scared. Oh, this one's tricky. What about Klee? Do you think she would get scared a lot because she's young, or do you think she wouldn't be scared and she'd be more intrigued to be there? She's one of those kids where you try to pop out and scare her and she's just like, hi. So I'm gonna put her up and not scared at all. She's not straight faced. She's just having a good time and waving and saying hi. I love that. In fact, while I'm thinking about it, let me remove the straight face from this category because sometimes that's not necessarily the case. Kujo Sara definitely punched one of the scare actors on accident as well. I feel like I always have some of you. Why is it when somebody gets violent at the function, it's always you two? You know, if she was with A and someone approached them, she would knock their lights out. Shinobu, I think she's either laughing and cracking jokes because Ito's working there, or she's working right next to him. Yeah, I think she got talked into it. She's not the most talented scare actor. I think this is her first year of her trying it and she's a little bit timid with it. Layla feels like she's the type who's gonna faint and get escorted out. Or she fell asleep and they assumed that she passed out. Lisa, laughing and cracking jokes, but she's a subcategory. She's the flirting with the scare actors variety. Someone jumps out to scare her. Oh, wow, you look rather handsome. And they're like, oh, me? You'd be surprised how often people hit on you when you're a scare actor. Linny, I don't believe would be scared at all because he knows the illusion of these haunted houses. He's more intrigued by them than anything. I feel like he's, oh, wow, how'd you pull that one off? Well, that was a good trick. You almost got me there. Editing Koomaxx here, just acknowledging that Lynette is not on this tier list for some reason. I do notice by the end of the video and end up placing her. I just didn't want you to think I skipped her. Okay, back to the video. Mika, I don't believe fainted. He's not on that level. I'm not even gonna say he's crying and sprinting for the exit. I think he's just a simple, gets scared easily and screams a lot. It was a company outing. He had to go, really. Mona, potentially hot take. I'm gonna put her in scare actor with Fischl. She wants the paycheck. She would be in a more theatrical position similar to Fischl. Maybe they can be partners. Nahida's not scared at all. And everyone, I feel like she can handle it. Yeah, she can handle it, but nobody is trying to scare her because they think she's just this like little innocent girl. Maybe they just wave and go, hi little girl, and she's like, you can try, you know, like you can try to scare me, it's okay. Nuvilette, I think, is not getting scared either. I don't think he's scowling at people. I think he's gonna be like D-Luke. You try to scare him, he just smiles and is like, nice try, you know, good luck with that. Nilu is definitely getting scared. I think she might be crying and sprinting for the exit, especially if she's there with the Sumeru gang. I can see her and Kabe just like heading for the hills. Ningguang is not phased whatsoever. She's there with Beidou. Beidou is laughing because Ningguang's not phased. I think Noelle wants to be brave. She wanted to test her might. I do think she gets scared easily and is screaming a lot, but she's having a nice time. Chi-Chi is honestly maybe the queen of not scared at all. Nothing phases this girl. If you try to scare her, she doesn't even blink. She just stares at you. But then Baiju passed out and she had to drag him by the ankle out of the haunted house. Guess we're leaving now. I don't know what to do about A. Oh no, what do I do? She's not punching the scare actors. Do you think she would be completely unfazed? She's been through a war, man. I kind of like this. She's not scared at all, but Sara is afraid she's gonna get scared, so that's why she's decking people. Why did you do that? What? Oh, poor Razor. I don't think so. I think he's really, really scared and trying to get out of there. He's like clawing at the walls trying to get out. Yes, he's wild. He's a wild child, but he's never seen animatronics before. He's never seen someone in a giant clown costume. He doesn't know what's happening. I think Rosaria is also laughing and cracking jokes with Kaya. They're belligerent, hysterically laughing. You've never seen Rosaria laughing like this. Some of you are gonna say, oh, would she be a good scare actor? I don't think she would want to. I really don't think so. You're running back and forth, constantly screaming, your voice is gonna hurt. I don't think she wants to go through that. Kokomi is always a little confusing for me because on one hand, she's, you know, anxious, she likes her peace, but on the other hand, she's like a war general. So yeah, I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt and say she gets scared easily and is screaming, but she knows it's fake. I don't think she's passing out. Sayu is just sleepy and she doesn't know what's happening. I think she's okay. I think she's not gonna get scared. Shenhe doesn't really know what's going on either, but she took something as a personal affront and accidentally punched one of the scare actors. I am 100% grasping at straws right now. I feel like Heizo is that type of guy who says like, I don't like horror movies, man. Like, I don't like to be scared. On the surface, you'd think laughing and cracking jokes, but if you really dig deep, he's jumping and getting scared pretty bad, but he's a good sport about it. You scare him and he's like, whoa, hey man, hey. Like, he screams, but he's like, good one. You got me. I think Sucrose fainted and got escorted out. She's just an innocent little peach. She didn't want to come. She's only here because Albedo is curious about it. I think she would also be sensitive to all the steam and the fog going on in here and the strobe lights. She probably has astigmatism, dude. She can't deal with all those flashing lights. Tartaggles is a scare actor. He is really good at his job. He loves this. He gets a thrill when someone screams because he scared them. Choma is also getting scared easily and screaming a lot. I think he's similar to Heizo. He's laughing about it. Like, he screams and then he's like, whoa, you got me. Oh, this is so scary. Him and Ayako are probably having a really fun time, and that's why Ayato is laughing. He's laughing at both of them. This is a hunch, but I really don't think Tignati's getting scared either. I think him and Sino are together and they're just, you try to scare them, Sino mean mugs you, and Tignati like kind of smiles and goes, wow, nice, that was good. Sino's like, be careful, and Tignati's like, relax, it's fine. Oh, okay, interesting. So this list groups the travelers together. I don't know why, but they got roped into being scare actors somehow. It was a quest. I don't know. It was a quest. The terrifying turbulent twins. Venti the Bard. Maybe he's laughing and cracking jokes for the comfort of others. Like, if he detects that somebody else is scared, I feel like he would try to goof around a little bit to get them to feel more at ease. Wanderer wants to give off the impression that he is not fazed whatsoever, but somebody jumped out. He genuinely got scared and punched them. Oh my god, what if the scare actor he punched was Child? All right, every scare actor gets assigned who's gonna punch them in the face. I feel like Ito takes all the hits. Ito is getting punched 9 times out of 10. Riceley the Riz Lord. Would he be a scare actor even? Yeah. You know who he is? Big Bad Wolf. He's got the giant wolf costume. He's a tall guy. He would be great as that role. He's who Lisa's hitting on. Oh, wow, the Big Bad Wolf coming to lock me up. Like, and he doesn't know how to deal with her at all. He's like, ma'am. Why do I feel like if Lisa were to have a crush on any man from this game and she met Rizlord, it would be him? Okay, we have to move on. This is getting ridiculous. Xiangling. She's getting scared easily and screaming a lot, but having a good time. Her and Guoba, he's jumping into her arms, getting all freaked out. She's like, it's okay, we'll get through this together. Xiao probably also punched one of the scare actors. Him and Scaramos did like a 1-2. You know, they both punched the same person at the same time with equal ferocity, and then they looked at each other and they're like, huh, nice uppercut. Jingto, I think he's laughing and cracking jokes. He's not taking this all too seriously. He's just there trying to calm down Chongyun, who just socked somebody. Jinyan, I think, would be a great scare actor as well. She's got the vibe, she's got the energy. I think she has the peppiness to keep up with it. She's a rocker girl. I think she can get loud and deal with the screaming parts without her voice getting totally knocked out. Miss Yai Miko, not phased. Nope, you cannot scare her. Absolutely not. She is smiling. A is confused. Star is punching people. What a disastrous group. You know, people always go through in groups of like 3 or 4 for haunted houses. Woof. I feel like Yanfei also would not be scared. Similar to Singshou, she knows the legality of the situation. She's not afraid that anything bad's gonna happen to her, or she will sue you into next year. I think she's laughing and cracking jokes. Her jokes are like the, oh, that's a lawsuit waiting to happen, or better not slip and fall. You know, those kind of like dad joke type of like, yeah, all right. Yao Yao is probably getting scared, but she's having a good time. Yelan is just not scared at all. She's supportive. If you try to scare her, she'll look at you and say, good one, nice. I can see Yoimiya wanting to be a scare actor. I think she'd be quite good at it. She's peppy. I think she would be able to, she's the scare actor where, wait, let's see who's in the bottom category. Who's crying and looking for an exit? If little Barbara is screaming and crying for help, I think she would be the one to step aside and be like, here, let me show you the emergency exit. I think Yoon Jean is getting scared easily and screaming a lot, but she's having a good time. She's more tough than I give her credit for. Maybe she's up here with the Ganyu Kaching situation. That would be a cute group. And finally, Mr. Zhongli Dongli. I don't think he's gonna be too scared. He was just curious what all the fuss was about. Well, once he walked through, he's like, oh, it wasn't as scary as I thought it might be. I need to rearrange. There's too many people in the not scared at all category. Let me just double check. I'm gonna throw Chi-Chi into scare actor. You know, she's a zombie. I think she can handle it. She's gonna be that creepy little girl that just doesn't even make a sound and follows you around the hallway or something. Or they use her as a prop. I'm also gonna move Linny up to scare actor. We've actually had magicians on staff at my haunted house. They're a good addition to the crew, I will say. Wait, where the heck is Lynette? I don't know where Lynette is, but if she were here, she would be a scare actor right next to Linny. Kind of surprised I didn't notice that until now. Hopefully nobody else is missing. All right, I think otherwise I feel pretty good about this. I'm glad I moved some more people into scare actor. I think we needed a few more of those. This was a fun one. This was just pure nonsense, but I love those tier lists the most. Feel free to leave your personal headcanons in the comments below what you think each character would do at a haunted house in your opinion. Also, if you have any fun haunted house stories in general, feel free to tell us those in the comments too. If any of you guys have also worked as a scare actor, I'd love to hear about it. Have any of you guys actually passed out at a haunted house? Anyway, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Enjoy the spooky season, and I will see you in my next video. Goodbye.